Time now for the black and white take with Justin Sofer.
And I don't know who I have to please sexually. You don't need Allegri to jerk you off. I will pour myself out for anybody.
And Julian Gennatti.
He is very raw.
I just slide into bed and she doesn't even know.
It might be long, it might be kind of cringe, but I'm still going to do it anyway.
Pleasing you.
I'm good.
I hope you're proud of yourself, because what you've done is proved without a shadow of a doubt you are the world's dumbest son of a bitch.
This is the black and white take with Justin Sofer and Julian Gennatti on the Bianconeri Zone.
All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back in to the Bianconeri Zone. Welcome back in what feels like for a very long time. It has not been my boy Julian, myself, I am my own boy, Justin, back here in the Bianconeri Zone live for the black and white take. But this one is the edition of, I guess, really a preview for Salernitana, depending on how much we'll preview Salernitana for Juventus. Though those are the games that Juve drops points, if we've noticed in the recent last couple years. I'm Justin Sofer. He's Julian Gennatti. I guess it's that way. How are you doing, sir? Welcome in.
One thing I want to say is, before we start on Juventus stuff, the automated
smash
voice.
that goddamn like button.
Sure, that too. But the automated voice in the intro song.
Yeah, it turns you on a little bit.
No. But what it does is it pronounces my name perfectly.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked because it's like an automated computerized voice, and it's like, wow, good for you.
Well, okay, a little behind the scenes. Inside baseball for you. So when I was doing this, it has where you can teach it how to do pronunciation. That's how it says my name right, instead of like it would everywhere else. And you used to say it, and I think you still do sometimes, Sephoro or like stuff like that is what it would normally say. It has where you can teach it. It's not the cleanest. They have cleaner ones, but you got to pay for that chance. And I was just being cheap right now, and I was just doing something that night. They have ones where you can pay for it, and it sounds like a professional voiceover person. Maybe down the line, maybe I'll consider doing that. But this one was just a free one, and I was messing around with it. And yeah, I got it where it said your name. I may have actually written out like Giannotti instead, or however I did it, or whatever.
It's all
instead
good.
of, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, it actually does say your name correctly. So there we go. Did I make you one that was just your name? Yeah, did I sent you, or
No.
No. Okay, I need to do that. So you have that.
So yeah, when I go live by myself, sometimes
it still says
I use that. And it says you're with me.
Yeah, I realize that. Yeah, I'll figure out something. I'll edit something up for you that has just you by yourself, so you can have some fun with that. What's up, guys? I see everybody that's in the chat right now. If you haven't already, smash that like button for us. Hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. We'll definitely be getting into the topics of the day, which is, of course, previewing Salernitana. But I want to take a second today. Open it up. You, me, talking. The chat can get involved as well. It's been a bit. We haven't had a lot of time. I think the couple times that we did do live, it was literally the Mercado stuff. And it was just ham-fisted, going in. People want to hear about it. Are we going to land this guy? Are we going to land that guy? No, we didn't land anybody. Like we didn't land them at the time that we were looking at it. So it's just like, trying to break that down, trying to get into it. Then there are a couple things I want to bring up with you, more importantly. So the last time that I was here, and the last time I guess overall, before basically your vacation. Yeah. Before you went to Italy. So I want to talk a little bit about that. How did that vacation overall go? Now that everybody's in here, as people are filtering in right now, before we really get hot and heavy into this live and breaking down the schematic numbers when it comes to Salernitana and the kind of football that they're going to be playing tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yep. It's good. No, I'm kidding. The vacation, it was actually it was a lot more moving than I was expecting, because vacation, you're like, I'm just gonna chill and relax. Mm-hmm. I went to 5 cities in 13 days. Yep. Took numerous ferries, a couple of airplanes. It was fast and it was furious. I went, walked uphill. My quads were on fire the first day, but then I sorted it out. Got a blister my first day. I didn't even notice. Blood on my white shoes. Yep. Pretty good. But all in all, it was good, because it was something different. I've never done that before, so I think it was something different, good to look at.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad you all had a good time, especially because you had to wait a full freaking year to do that. Yes. Right? So, yep. I think also, guys, Yes, I have a cappuccino. I know in Italy, you're not supposed to have a cappuccino after 11. I made this at like 10:50. So I beat the clock. I'm pretty sure that's the rule, right? Isn't it? You pay price. Nobody told you that while you were there?
I don't drink coffee.
Oh, you don't drink coffee?
I don't drink any kind of coffee.
I think I've talked about this on the channel. I didn't drink coffee until I started dating my wife. Her and her father, my father-in-law now, drinking coffee like no other.
Oh, yeah.
So they pressure me into it from the beginning. Again, I'm a little girl, so I used to drink. I still drink them. White chocolate mochas at Starbucks with 2 pumps of raspberry, guys. 2 pumps.
Oh my goodness.
It's pumpkin spice latte season now. But anyway,
that is the most feminine thing you've ever said.
Hold on to your butts. I'm sure there'll be more. But overall, over the years, when we went though to Sicily, I think it was Sicily where they made me. The girl there was like, "Well, you're from here. Your family's from here. You had to have a cappuccino in the morning."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "All right." So the lady at our hotel place, it's a really nice place, but she made me sit down and have it or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, this shit's actually pretty good." So then we get to Venice, and I remember her name was Rebecca, which is not the most Italian name ever, but her name was Rebecca. And she and my wife she was okay with her making a man out of my wife's husband, and that's what she said to my wife and me, and made me have an espresso, like this full on espresso.
Just straight, with nothing in it.
Yeah,
oh,
and like
that's
me being
disgusting.
a little bitch boy who didn't want to drink anything. No, it's delicious. I drink it every day now. Since then, I have espresso. Right now, it's cappuccino. But like when yesterday, I'm in Indianapolis, 2 a.m., all that stuff. I'm getting up. I'm drinking espresso. I get 4 or 5 shots of it to wire me.
Wow.
Otherwise, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take up the whole show just talking about stuff like this. I promise, guys. We're going to get into it. Guys, if you're in here, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. But yeah, so overall, the trip was good. Anything interesting, anything exciting that you recall? Or was that, obviously, it's not relaxing. When you go there, unless you go to one spot and you're just going to go to one town, that can be relaxing. Otherwise, you're fucking all over the place. You're constantly walking all over.
Yep.
Yeah. Your boy's losing a little bit of the gut whenever I did that.
Yeah.
Came back to America.
I lost 8 pounds.
Yep. I was I'm not healthiest, but I was not nearly the healthiest, but I felt healthier after that trip. Like, you feel good.
Oh, yeah.
All the food's also not made with processed bullshit. That, like, I don't know if Canada's the same way, but America is at least.
Yeah. So I went to a wedding last week, so it was like a week after. Mm-hmm. I came back from Italy, and I was like, wow, these pants are not. They're loose. What's going on here? I wore the suit I wore to my wedding. Yep. And they were loose. Today I'm wearing a different suit that I wore to my sister's wedding a couple months ago. So, because I have a wedding to go to today. The Vitz, he was in here. I'm going with him tonight. I don't know if he's still in here. Nice. But it's loose, so I won't be looking that great. But I'll be feeling good.
Right? Yeah. Congratulations. That's awesome. Trip, and you get all the benefits out of it. Yeah. Okay. We'll start. I'm gonna go in and out. This is what we're gonna do. When I do these shows, a lot of stuff that I want to do, I do in and out. Sometimes you got to ease them into it. Just a little in, little out, little in, little out, little in, little out. You know how it goes.
Focus on little.
Very little. It's little. Anyway. I'm kidding. Well, it is what it is. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. I was trying to think of the joke there. The joke was that at my expense, I guess, making the joke. So we're gonna get into this. I guess one way we could do this is open up, talk about what Max Allegri said today. I know a lot of people cancellation incoming, but there's potential, Alejandro, potential there. Also, I realize this time it's going to take time for people to filter in because we never do 11 a.m. lives. So I realize it's not normal. But hopefully everybody will enjoy it on the rewatch and stuff afterward. Going into it, let me go ahead and pull up exactly what Max Allegri said. There were some, there's always tidbits. There's always some pieces that you can either complain about, whatever you want to say. Yeah. Let me get into it. I kind of want to ease in a little bit with some of these ones. Like there are two that I almost fell out of my chair when I read it. So first up,
sorry, the context is from Allegri's press conference today.
Yeah, Allegri's
for everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry if I didn't say that. I see Ale. So I saw. Okay. So real quick though, before I said that, Ale, I saw 7 hours ago. It looks like tweeted out what John Elkin said with Gazzetta. He said, "I'm confident that Juventus can return to winning the league, make a good impression." The Champions League already season. The team has changed so much. There's a coach like Allegri who knows the club in spirit. Yesterday I saw a comment, and I don't know if that was the way the question was asked to him, but something along the lines of saying that he was almost like taking credit for a great Mercado. Or something along that line.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I saw those comments.
It maybe have taken out of context, but it was thanks to me, Juve had a great Mercado and Allegri has a squad adequate to the top European clubs. But that ends with a question mark. So I don't know if that somebody asked him that or if he said that. But like I was, excuse me? In this Mercado? Excuse me. What'd you say? You said this was a great Mercado? Like, I get homerism, but that ain't it. I'm
going to ask you a question after this. So finish up your thoughts. I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay. I mean, that's basically it when it comes to that. That's what I'll say for that part.
Okay.
Go ahead. I mean, if you go ahead with what you want to say, and then we'll get into the Allegri stuff.
There's going to be a lot of hypotheticals and ifs about this question.
Okay.
So if Allegri's not our coach, and if the players that we brought in weren't hurt already, and we had everybody in tip-top shape, are we not right? Are we not close to the top on paper with a different coach? I'm not saying matching PSG, matching Man City. Are we not close though?
I get what you're getting at. Yeah, in Serie A, arguably, yeah, it should be if everybody's healthy. Everybody ain't healthy.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, but like, yeah, go ahead.
But I'm still able to get. I mean, again, I've done enough bitching and moaning about the Mercado and my personal opinion, and then me like not twisting it, but me saying that because of them coming on freeze, it doesn't have the same hold, which I still stand firmly with. That like getting Pogba and Di Maria on a free and potentially just for a year, and then injury all season long, is not the same as getting what you're selling. I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If the world was perfect, if my uncle had a penis or had a vagina, he'd be my aunt or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
If my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle.
That's what it was. Sorry, yeah, that's what it was. Thanks. That probably sounds a little bit better. Sorry, we got canceled again. But anyway, it's one of those situations.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I get what you're. I get what you're getting. I'm not okay. Yeah, I'll say yes. I'll say yes to appease you with your questioning. So otherwise,
you have to appease me.
But that's
you can be honest.
But I get it. Yeah, I think yes. If everybody was healthy and I had a coach that I felt like was going to do a good job, then yes, I would say that. We'll say that.
Yeah. Okay.
Continue on with your questioning because I feel like this is going to go somewhere else.
No, that's it.
Oh, that's
because
it.
Because that's based on what Elkin's saying. Like he did a decent. Well, he's insinuating they did a decent job in the summer.
A great Mercado.
To be honest. Yeah. To be honest, with the financial fair play in perspective and the money that we apparently lost, $124.5 million in the first half of the fiscal year, I think they didn't do a bad job of what they had, the cards that they've been dealt.
Yeah. I think because there was a lot of pushing of that last Mercado about not having any money.
Yes.
I feel like that wasn't pushed like. The sentiment was out there a little bit, but it wasn't nearly pushed enough. Like
correct.
There was the statement by Arriva Bene saying, "Hey, this Mercado's not going to be much," but he blamed it on the World Cup. It wasn't even really about money. He blamed it on like the World Cup and the timing and stuff like that. I don't feel like the sentiment was nearly as strong as it was last summer Mercado. What's up, Peter Bate? Appreciate you tuning in. I don't feel like it was nearly as strong as then. So that's where
I agree with that.
That's why I'm a little bit more turned off to that part, I guess. It's just like, but you know what I mean? Like I feel like at that point, you got to justify it. Like at some point, that's my issue with it.
And not after the fact. Don't give me the balance sheet after the Mercato's done and say, hey, we're actually $124.5 million in debt.
Yeah.
At this point,
just
tell us like. And don't be coy. Like, you know how Riva Bene did that press conference and he like winked after he said, we're not going to be doing much today?
Yeah.
Or this summer? Don't like wink after that.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, and it's also like, I don't know if you ever watched South Park, but it's just like, I like to be wined and dined before I get fucked. It's that kind of situation. Lube me up before I know that it's going to hurt. Like, just lube me, just give me a little lubrication. That's all I need. And then I could have been, better in it. Alejandro
expectations would have been lowered.
Exactly. What was that from? Lowered Expectations. That was an
I have
old.
no idea.
I think it was like Mad TV or something back in like the 90s. It was like a horrible dating thing. Anyway, never mind. Like I said, there's so much going on up here. Nothing really works. It's just a bunch of nonsense. I'll throw it out there. Alejandro puts out the expected starting 11. I don't know if that's from Agresti or who, but that's, usually these are pretty close. Especially, I don't know what his source is, but that's what I'm saying. Panini in goal, DeScilio, Gatti,
This is from
Bonucci.
Sky Sport.
Sky Sport. Okay, well, we'll see. Gatti, Bonucci, and Alexandro there in the back four. Fagioli, Paredes, Rabiot, and McKennie, maybe? Is that what we're going with? Is that a 4-4-2?
The way he sets it up on the main Twitter account is McKennie as a right winger.
He is going to be right. Okay. I mean,
not right midfield in a 4-4-2, a right winger.
Okay.
In a 4-3-3.
4-3-3. Okay, so that's where I was a little bit more confused. I guess that makes sense given Rabiot's position there. They wouldn't do that. It'll be interesting. That'd be an interesting starting lineup. I mean, I would hope that Juventus right now, if you look at the table, Salernitana are mid-table. They have 6 points, so they're not the worst team. They're not, even though they've
had a decent start.
Yeah, I predicted them potentially to be there in the relegation zone when we did that video. But at the same time, right now, they ate Monza. And I swear to God, I think there's a cricket down here. I don't know how it got in my basement, but I'm hearing just it sounds like it's mocking me when we're doing the live. It's chirp, 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 chirp.
Yeah.
Like right after I make a joke, and then just chirp,
Crickets.
chirp, chirp. Yeah, like wow, thanks, Crickets McGee. Guys, if you're in here, smash that like button, please. Anyway. Well, actually, not even if you're in here. If you're watching this on the rewatch, hit that like button. Like, what are you doing? So, thoughts, I guess, going in with the expected starting 11. We can get back into it a little bit more later when we're doing the tactical stuff. But yeah, just some quick thoughts.
So they did the youth press conference on Thursday. Mm-hmm. If you haven't already, go check out the podcast that we put out, I think this morning. Yeah. And we talked about the youth, the rejuvenation, pun intended. And those three players, Moretti, Sule, and Fagioli, were not basically promised, but they're presented to the world, to the Italian media, Juventus media, and saying, this is what we've done so far. This is the fruits of our labor so far from our next-gen team in Serie C. Mm-hmm. So up until this point, we played 6 games, and Fagioli's played 7 minutes. Up until this point, we played 6 games, and Sule's played 14 minutes. Yeah. So I get why Fagioli is rumored to start. In my opinion, I would rather have Sule start as a right winger because McKennie is not a right winger. Yeah. But when we do our tactical stuff again, I'll get into why he's playing right wing. I know why. Okay. But Matthias Sule is a traditional right winger. You presented him on Thursday. He's played 14 minutes this year. He's 19 years old. Let him play. It's Salernitana at home. You still have Vlahovic up there. You still have Kostic up there. You can, instead of starting Fagioli as well, you could start Fagioli as well. Yeah. But like, if you don't want to start both of them, then you still have midfielders ready to play. Other midfielders. You can put even McKennie as a center midfielder and Sule up top.
True.
So again, this is Sky Sports reporting this. I have no idea if it's going to be the actual lineup.
Yeah, absolutely. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that and monitor that. I'm just doing a little behind the scenes stuff real quick now. There we go.
Do that stuff.
Now we're good. Because I want to be able to make sure to push certain things. Anyway, so we'll see how that turns out. I kind of feel like regardless, Juventus again. We've been proven that the opposite will happen. But for Juve, they should be able to. They should be able to get business done. Even with the squad, I would imagine. Yes. One thing I will just my commentary is just I'm excited. I'm happy, content to see Gatti there in the starting lineup. Unfortunately, I'd like to see more of him and Bremer together. While it may conflict with a little bit of them being more of a similar player rather than a Bonucci style player, right? I feel like maybe. Yeah. Okay. But
the player profile is Bonucci can pass out the back, and Gatti and Bremer. Yeah. They're defenders.
Yeah. Though I just feel like in the end, I'm really hopeful to see what those two guys can do together long term, Bremer and him. It's a new center back duo that could excite me. Like going from Bonucci and Chiellini to telling me Gatti and Bremer are like actually this. Like sign me up for that. Okay, let's get into some of these comments of what Max Larry said. And you know what I feel like I should do some of these for some of these presser ones because and a lot of like what I did before, you had local sound bites you could pull.
Yep.
And it's so much more fun and it's interesting when you're playing back the sound bites. Fortunately, it's in Italian when he's talking.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like I need to get like Alejandro to reenact it in English.
That'd be amazing.
Wouldn't it? Alejandro, you're signed up for this. I need that passion though. I need you to talk with the same kind of like intensity that Max Allegri talks with when he does it.
And the higher pitched voice when he's like, when he's doing that. Yeah.
I need that stuff. Like right into my veins. Okay. Here's some of the comments of what he said. I'll stop for the ones that are important, right?
Yeah.
So talk about Nicola done an extraordinary job, both individually and collectively. They got physical and technical players. I'm guessing he's talking about the other squad. Is that
Nicola's the coach of Salernitana, Davide Nicola.
Yeah, all the Nicolos confuse me.
Yeah,
that's why. He goes on to say tomorrow Paredes plays because Locatelli had a small fatigue and will not be available. He needed to stop in training. Again, that one worries me because I hear that and I'm like, oh, so you're still thinking mindset Locatelli Regista when I hear that, and that's the first thing.
When Paredes is to be rested or hurt, he is the guy. Locatelli is the Regista.
Yep.
So
exactly, guys, hit the like button. Anyway, sorry. He continues on though, and then just basically doing the injury thing. Di Maria still not ready, so he'll be out for this match. I'm okay with it. Like I'm fine with it. I mean, obviously you want to have your guy there, but no need to get him further injured. Actually, can I get your thought real quick? I know diverted. I kind of gave a little bit. I don't know if you watched my daily from the other day, but where
the rant.
Was it a rant? I guess it was a little bit. They're probably
the 26-minute one.
Yeah. So I guess it was a rant.
I watched.
Well, see, I'm like, was it a rant? I was like, did I really yell and scream? But I'd still ranted, I guess, in a sort. So, I mean, do you agree or disagree? What's your line of thinking? Like when it came to like the way he's prioritizing some of these matches. Like, I mean. We're gonna get it. Actually, let me skip ahead and just go ahead and read this one though. Since I'm asking you about this, it's totally pertinent to the situation. Oh my gosh, he talks way too damn much. I'm glad I didn't have to make graphics for this. Ollie, did you not tweet it out? I swore it was here. He says something about the game and then looking forward to Benfica on Wednesday or something like that.
So he's looking past this game already.
It comes off that way. Maybe Ole didn't tweet out. Maybe it was another person that tweeted from him. But there was a statement out there, unless he deleted it, and I don't see it right now. Alejandro, if you're in here, can you let me know that? There was a comment he made about Benfica, though, about being that game on Wednesday. Here it is. Yeah, tomorrow's game is very important because it should give us the boost for Benfica. It will be a more tactical game, uglier to watch, but it remains crucial. Just the way the second part, okay, we can talk about that later. But the very first part, though, the way he says tomorrow's game is very important because it gives us a boost for Benfica, which to me just reads as like this is a tune-up game. And I'm focused on Wednesday.
Yeah,
I don't love that.
Good.
I don't love that. I don't love it because kind of what I talked about, that 26-minute rant, like you said, where to me I don't understand. And I don't know if you've seen the arguing about like the money issue. With the Champions League and how much money you make, what 3-something mil per win, or now Juve didn't get a win, they lost, so you didn't make money there. And then like obviously, and there's been people leaving it in the comment section, all that. To me, I'm like, that's great, all that money, that fantasy money is wonderful, but do you think the squad's gonna make it? Again, they could do what they normally do, which is get to the round of 16 and bail out, and you can get that money, but like already you're making less money, and it's not comparable to what you would make in Serie A if you win the Scudetto. It's not the same. I don't know. I mean, from your point of view, though, I want to hear what is your point of view, though, between like, am I wrong in saying I'm not saying they shouldn't work to win these games, but I'm saying like the priority to me should be Serie A. Like every point matters.
Yeah, at this stage, every point does matter, especially because you don't have your strongest team right now. But I do agree with how he's setting up these games, resting some better players. I do agree with that because
okay, let's move on.
You should.
No, okay, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Because you should be able to beat Salernitana with those 11.
Yeah.
You should. I'm sorry. But Salernitana had a good summer. They've had a good start to the season. I don't care.
Yeah. Well,
I don't care.
Yeah. Salernitana is not the game. I think it was. Oh my god. Fiorentina was the one that I felt like he kind of punted that one for the PSG match. And guess what? The PSG match didn't matter. They didn't get any points. They shit the bed
still lost
in the first half. While they looked good and we could moral victory away the second half, it didn't matter. Like it didn't matter. Like if you don't get a point from it, it didn't matter. So that's my issue.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree because what's the point of not bringing on Vlahovic against Fiorentina?
Yeah.
There's a good chance he would get ghosted in the PSG game, and he did get ghosted, or he ghosted himself. So. Could we have won if he played against Fiorentina?
Yeah.
Probably you had a better chance of winning than you did against PSG. So I agree with that. The PSG game away is a write-off from the beginning. And he said that, and he still set up the team in the way that... I agree with you, that's confusing.
It was
but
so
for this
contradictory.
Game,
everything he was saying was contradictory. It was a hey guys, we're about to get our assholes turned inside out by PSG. But we're going to go into this game and I'm gonna put everything out there
and prepare. Yeah,
like it doesn't matter if you lose by 100 goals or if you lose by 1, you still lost, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I said this as well. Even if you played the best game you could have played against PSG, even if everyone played at 100% or more, you could still lose to that team.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm not trying to be a defeatist here, but that's the reality of the situation we're in right now. Would Pogba, Chiesa, Di Maria make a difference? Probably, but it doesn't matter because we didn't have them. And so in this case, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. Keep going.
Okay, so in this case, if we are still trying to be a top team in Europe, there's no doubt about that, and I agree with that. So I understand the approach for tomorrow. Yeah, and I just don't agree with the saying it's a tune-up game and expect an ugly match.
Yeah.
Like we need to talk about this because this is bad.
Well, while we're on that, and you know what, let's just go ahead. Instead of me reading through everything, he also mentions about, let me see.
About he'd rather lose, or he wouldn't want to lose beautifully.
Yeah, and like that's the comment that bothers me.
Yes.
And being beautiful and losing is not good. That makes me very angry.
You know what makes us very angry? Coming on after watching that Fiorentina game.
Yeah.
You defended for 90 minutes against an inferior opponent, and you didn't win.
Well, my biggest problem with it is his statement alludes that Juve are playing beautiful football. Is what it sounds like. It's him saying that Juve are playing beautifully but not winning. And that...
Or on the contrary, we're playing shit and winning.
Yeah. Like, I don't give a shit. Yeah. Like, no,
but we're not winning.
But it's also like, Allegri, that's why you were hired, is we don't need beautiful football. We need to fucking win. That's what we want. We want points. Like, I don't care. I don't care. If we win 1-0 every single match, I'm okay with it. I will be just as happy. We're not going to do it. I mean, I will say, last season, the Roma match, the 4-3 victory, that one turned me on. Like that one, I was full mass for that match. The comeback, and it was one of the better matches I've seen in how many years? It feels like it's been a few
quite
years.
A while.
Before Ronaldo,
probably since the Barcelona. No, I think the Barcelona 3-0 game, that was awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That one was fun. Yeah. But
it's been few and far between.
Yeah. Exactly. Was the 3-0 game? Was that the one that was played with no fans there?
Yep. Okay. Yep. Ronaldo scored 2 goals, 2 penalties, and McKennie scored the scissor kick.
And that's probably one reason why it wasn't as exciting, you know, is because like when you just don't have that atmosphere, it's different. We don't need to do the atmosphere talk today. Hopefully fans are there. Those are kind of the main things. Those are the main points that I really want to get across, because those are some of the things that he said. And again, context is key. Context is very much key in the situation. But but we'll see what he said. He also said if we take away Pogba, Di Maria, and Chiesa, the equivalent to other teams, we have to be happy with what we're doing, knowing that the outlook is rosy.
We have 2 wins in 6 games.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Like, it's the lowering of standards that I'm not here for. I'm not here for a coach who makes $9 million a season to tell me that this is okay. Like, that's the one thing that bothers me all the time is like, and then there is it's not a segment of the fan base. I'm not putting it on the fan base, but like, there's people, it could be, there's some group. I'm not gonna say it's a fan. I'm not gonna say it's the actual Juventus company, company or whatever as a whole. But there's always a sentiment that gets put out there of like a rah. You need to cheerlead. The reason it happened here locally, Louisville, sucking ass at football, and somehow they fell into a victory yesterday. Which
they won ugly yesterday.
Ugly as hell. Ugly as hell. People.
Allegri would love that win yesterday for Louisville.
It was, dude. That was an Allegri win in American football. I didn't know it was. I know it's possible. Murder ball is what it's called usually. But like, literally, I was watching it yesterday, and I was like, you guys were literally the offense can't do anything. Like you have a quarterback who is. I know people are already like, what's he talking about? Why is he talking
Cunningham.
about this? But yeah, Malik Cunningham is supposed to be like a off-brand Lamar Jackson. He can run, kind of whatever. But he can't do shit. Like, he just isn't doing it for some reason. Can't throw the damn ball. Can't do anything. Anyway, it's just the same kind of situation where, like, I'm listening to post-game, and people are talking about, all hyped up. And I'm like, what hypes you up about this? Like, we escaped with a win. But, like, the offense, the attack for Juventus, I would say, isn't doing anything. And that's where my problem is, and that's why I get back to it because I don't know how people can be positive when you're throwing all these things out there. But I'm like, what I'm seeing is not fitting your description of reality, or what reality is.
It would be different if we actually grinded out consistently 1-0, 2-1, 2-0 wins. Yeah. It'd be different if it was like 2 months straight of, we're 9-1-0 in this time, 9 wins, a draw, and no losses.
Yeah,
but. We saw last year, we won, I think, 20 out of 38 games in the league. Yeah. Horrendous. And this year, we've won 2 out of 5 in the league. So there's no consistent results for him to say, I hate losing beautifully. It makes me angry. There's no... And on the flip side, that means, again, that you're winning with shitty football, but you're not. Yeah. So that's what irks. That's what makes me angry. Yeah, Mr. Allegri. And I don't think he'll change it because if he's coming into press conferences saying, I don't want to lose beautifully, then he's not even thinking about playing beautifully. Yeah. Or in a better mindset.
Well, and one of the biggest problems from this is, the table in general is a problem because right now. Well, actually,
we're 5 points off with 1 game left.
Played. Now.
Napoli's got 14. We got 9.
Or do they? Okay.
They just won, so they got 14.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at it right now. I guess it just didn't upload or didn't update. So now, okay. So accurately, you're what 4 points off. I can't guarantee a win. So I can't guarantee a win. So I can't work in that mindset. So 5 points off. Juve are, in 7th right now. Obviously, if you move that around, if you fix that, you're probably closer to 4, which is excusable. And that's what bothers me, is that fans, you can look at the table and sit back and be like, oh, they're still in it. They're still, like say you win tomorrow. Yeah. You move 3 points up. Juve are sitting there at 12. You're 2 points off from Napoli. We'll see where everybody else, where all this pans out. I guess the farthest back you could be at that point would be Atalanta, who are going to be at 16 and you'll be at 12, so you'll be 4 points back, kind of situation still. The reason I had that issue is because, that's great, but the teams that other teams are dropping points to were like Milan and Inter playing each other. The team we dropped points to Sampdoria, who is comfortably in 18th place right now with 2 points. Yep. And they got a point off of us. Like that's where I have an issue.
And Roma lost to Udinese 4-0.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
To Ludogorets in the Europa League.
They got embarrassed twice in a row. Yeah. So can't be feeling too confident about ourselves. I'll take them dropping points and losing as long as it, keeps our head above water or keeps us, in the race.
Yeah, Roma. We wanted other big teams to drop, of course, but
yeah. We'll see if Torino can do something against the Inter right now. I haven't next to me about to start.
Yeah.
We'll see. But that's just where it sits. Guys, if you're in here right now, like I always say, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. I apologize. I feel like most of the chat, though, has been kind of you guys, like, talking with each other, though, right?
Yeah, they are. They're not really bringing anything.
No, they're not bringing anything. They're not doing anything for us.
Yeah.
Like you're saying. I guess we can get into a bit more about the game.
Sorry, can we go back to the playing ugly or playing beautifully and losing thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I need one more thing to say.
Go ahead.
What happens when, again, I always say what if. Like Marvel. Like the Marvel shows what if. What if everyone is healthy? What if Chiesa, Pogba, and Di Maria are healthy? We still have Vlahovic. You start Moretti and you have Paredes. Mm-hmm. And what style are we playing here now with those players? Are we like those players can play very nice if you have the correct coach. They all have qualities about them that suit each other. You can play. There's creativity there. There's quick 1-2s around. They're neat touches, except minus Vlahovic, but that's okay. Yep. He's the finisher. Chiesa can get in behind. He's fast enough. Well, also from what we remember,
Chiesa getting back. Like, how are we confident in Chiesa? Like, no offense to Chiesa.
Yeah.
But like last time I saw him, was not the Chiesa that we know and love. Like, was
Correct.
not. I still have yet to see the Euro 2020 or 2021, I guess. But Chiesa, and then the Chiesa of the season under Pirlo. Like he hasn't appeared to be that. Leading up
to his injury.
Yeah.
Well, January was fantastic. He was very good up until his injury. But the 4 months leading into that, horrible.
Yeah.
The Chelsea game, he was good.
True. Okay. Well, okay. So they're glimpses. I think it's so easy to forget just because. Like I said, there's a long span of time where he was just struggling, and then he got injured again. So I forget about that. That's good.
So how are we playing when and if those players are all ready to rock? Because I can't watch Paul Pogba, Di Maria, Vlahovic, and Chiesa sit back.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine you gave a progressive coach those players. Or you had a progressive coach beside you. Let's say, for example, the Chelsea guy that they just hired, Graham Potter, progressive-minded coach, new age. Imagine he sat there and he was unemployed. Let's pretend, and he's watching Juventus and he's watching Allegri coach Juventus with all these players.
Yeah.
What would go through his mind? Imagine having 47% possession or whatever against Fiorentina, or 45% possession against Fiorentina. Yeah. You play the exact same way with those players.
Yeah.
That's a sin.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I'm just seeing Raspadori on my screen right now scoring that winner. And there he is. There's the guy.
We have Keane.
Yeah. Could have had him. Could have had Raspadori, guys. Could have, but we had a great Mercado. We had a great one. But yeah, no, I absolutely agree, though. I think right now, if my question though is, what I don't understand is like, how is Allegri like most coaches in my experience, other sports though, would come and sit down and be like, this is not good enough. Here's what needs to be done. We need to pick up the pace. We need to, yada yada yada. There's like none of that from Allegri. It's really not a lot of I know people use the term clown show, but it kind of is. It kind of is just like there's a lot of deflecting. There's a lot of, we have the injury stuff. There's a lot of, we don't have this guy right now. There's a lot of young guys aren't ready to play and stuff like that. Instead of saying like, this is what we need to do. And this is what, like, this isn't the CIA. You're not trying to hide. We don't need you to hide your game plan fully. Like, there's at least
other teams are scouting you.
Yeah,
consistently.
Yeah, they can do it on their own, right?
Yes.
I mean, but so I'm just trying to understand.
You and I can literally buy a program that can scout Juventus if we wanted to.
Yeah.
That's how easy it is.
Yeah. Also, your boy Mbappe, they're showing the highlights from the PSG Juve match. Last one, your boy Mbappe, and his
he bent us over, and maybe he bent somebody else over that night.
Or maybe he got bent over. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
Put the rocket song on.
The what? Which one?
The noise.
Oh, which one? Wait, which one?
The DJ's noise. I don't know. the joke noise.
Oh, that one. I deleted all those. No.
Okay.
All I do have is this one though. I do have wait. Pulled out. Dang it, that's just me though. I know. I pulled out. he pulled, or he got pulled out of. We'll figure out this. It's been a little bit. It's been a while since we've done lives together, so we'll see.
I'm good.
Anyway, there we go. There's some sounders. Okay, we'll get back into this. Let's see. Let me just read some of these chats real quick. They'll use Juve Piano. I don't know why that messes me up every time. Why can't it be Juve del Piano or Del Piano Juve? Anyway, whatever. Probably because maybe it's taken or something. I don't know. Wait, no. I think you can name yourself whatever. The lack of pace in the team is crippling. We literally only have one fast player in the team, and he tore his ACL.
Yep.
Yeah. We agree. Jerry Girardi says, with a good coach, we can get top 4 this season. Next year will be a different story, maybe winning the league. I want to be clear. I'm not saying that Allegri's a bad coach because he's got.
You're not?
Well, he's got proof to the contrary from before. I'm saying maybe the full package. Not a bad coach. Maybe now what he does is outdated. Maybe it just doesn't work. Maybe so. It's like me saying Lombardi. He's a great coach before, but like if he was coaching, 20, 30 years after, maybe I don't know. But it's only been like 5 years, so I can't really. Okay, fine. He's a shit coach. We'll say that. Are you guys happy? Is that what you want from me? Frankly, we'll probably not see the real Chiesa until next season. I think that's a good point, and that's what I'm worried about. Because if we don't, then what's the point of Di Maria? Or not the point of Di Maria, but Di Maria for a year because you want to win. You want to win everything.
Yep. I don't know. Very bad situation. Anyway, we should be making Juventus U30 next gen retirement team. That'd be sick.
That actually would be hilarious. Like
I think Bonucci would do well.
No, I guess it'd be 030. It should be 030.
Yeah, over 30. That's right. Yeah.
So what you do is you just hire a bunch of retired players and make another team. Put them in City.
Maybe Quadrado would do something.
See if they can work their way up. You know what I mean? Yeah, it'd be fun. We can do that. Maybe Quadrado. Yeah, Quadrado's he's done. He's done. Like I need him to be done. I need to not watch Quadrado ever again. Andrew Finnan says Juventus as a whole is just fine with being mediocre. Maybe they believe they are still at the top. That goes to this question. This one's a little heavy-handed, but I don't know if I disagree. I do disagree, but not strongly. I'll say that. Matthew Cuddy was saying, I believe Juventus FC only exists for business reasons, so its parent company can manipulate its accounts. I don't believe that. But what I'm saying is, like, there's plenty of stuff where it's like, how invested are they in and actually winning? Because, like, right now, I don't know that I truly see it. Also, so how long has Exor been in existence? Has it been in existence as long as like the Agnelli family's owned?
No, I don't think it's been around for 100 years, but
because that's like where the money is now, though.
Yeah,
right?
Let's see. Exor, Feb 11th, 2011. So basically, when the newest what's his name? Johnny Agnelli? No, not Johnny. What's his name now?
John Elkin?
No, Agnelli. What's Agnelli's first name?
Andrea
Agnelli. So that's when he took over Juventus.
That's suspicious, is it not?
And Exor came into existence.
That run started happening. I don't know if it's suspicious, but it's interesting to think about. I don't know. Maybe I'll look into that. Maybe I'll look into that.
Oh no, sorry, I made a mistake. It was founded in 1927.
Oh, okay, holy shit.
But
okay,
John Elkin took over in 2011.
That's what. Okay,
sorry.
Yeah. That's a big difference. That's a very big. Ignore us, guys. Ignore us. 1920. That makes more sense. That follows the timeline accordingly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if it's a Dutch company.
It is.
Is it okay?
Dutch holding company.
I was just wondering how long the existence and how. It coincided with the funding of Juve. I know you're not pouring all your money into it. I'm not trying to start that argument today. We're not doing that. I just wanted my curiosity to be filled with this. I guess so. Big picture. Okay, never mind. I thought somebody was like DMing me stats or something like that to talk about. I'm like, we're not doing this right now. Not on the blog. What's your expectation? Like, going, not only this match, but like, what's your expectation from here on out for Juventus? We have, so the next few matches, what are they? Let me have them. Salernitana, Benfica on Wednesday, Sunday, Monza.
And an international break.
And then international, is that it? Holy crap. So I'll be on vacation, and I don't know when Italy. Does Italy play some kind of?
Yeah, they play Nations League games. They play England.
Great.
I forget who else.
Great, just depressing matches that nobody cares about while they're not going to the World Cup. Cool.
Yep.
Anyway, what's your expectation to close this out? I mean, I guess it should be 3 victories, right? I get back on track. 3 matches, but I don't know what. Okay.
What are my expectations, or what do I think is going to happen?
What are your demands, and then what are your expectations?
9 points.
Yeah.
3 wins.
Yeah.
That's my demands.
Right. What are your expectations?
I still my expectations are we win tomorrow and against Monza.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still thinking we will do that. Wednesday, I don't see us picking up 3 points against Benfica away.
Can I be honest?
Unless, yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if I care about Wednesday.
Yeah, fine.
I
do, but fine if you don't.
I mean, I care isn't like I want them to, but like they could literally go out there, you know.
Okay, do you want to finish 3rd in the group?
No, but
because I don't want to play Europa League.
That's true. That's fair. Okay. So you're basically
we're not. Even if you put out the next gen team, I don't think we're losing to Maccabi Haifa.
So yeah, right. So I guess our goal is to make the round of 16 and then bail.
I don't know if that's the goal, but like I think the goal is
that's what it's been. That's what it's been.
Yeah, that's what it's been. If you want to continue that trend, I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, let's be clear. When I'm saying the goal, guys, hit that like button. When I say the goal, what I mean is I have no expectations or delusions that Juve are going to make it past the round of 16.
Okay. Yeah.
And if they do this season, it would shock me because we haven't done the last 3 seasons at least. I don't know if it's 4 now. I think it's at least 3 seasons in a row.
It's 3 we haven't got out of the round of 16. It's 4 since the quarterfinal.
Yeah. So
no, 5 because we lost the round. So go ahead. Doesn't matter.
And it's just, again, like I said, when people bring that up, the money part, I mean, that is great, but also like my main goal is my prediction should not come to reality. Juve being in 5th place and not making the Serie A. So like if you drop points against, because you're focused on Benfica and you drop points to Salernitana and Monza, which are possible. I know Monza's not, I mean, it's weird because Monza's a team that I thought like would be better because they were like putting some interesting pieces together.
Yep.
But they just haven't been so far. But regardless.
Can I interrupt you for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
So Matthias de Ligt conceded a penalty in the 92nd minute. And they tied because of it.
I was gonna do the. I needed.
Do you want to know? Sorry,
the
just
graphic that you hate to see.
Yeah.
It graphic.
Yeah,
Disney World one.
The classic. Yeah. The Bayern Munich are now 3 wins and 3 draws in their league.
Wow, So were they literally just Lewandowski and that's it? Is that what they were? Is that what happened?
I'm not going to say that.
I know, but you know what I mean. Like,
but it's funny and it's nice.
It is nice.
Ronaldo, you went to Manchester United, you finished 6th, and you had a shit show. Oh no.
Oh, so sad. Oh
yeah.
no. Just like Arriva Bene, or was it? I think it was Arriva Bene who said, "Yeah, it's a shame.
It's not our problem.
It's a damn shame to see him having those issues at Manchester United, but it's not our fucking problem." And it just moved. I wish you would have said it like that too.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame. Real sad. Real sad to see that happen. Not our fucking problem, dude.
But yeah, let's go back to what you were saying about Champions League and what, not your expectations, but what you care about.
Well, because the reason, like, I'm just thinking in my head, obviously, part of it has to do with me being a little bit. I concede the fact in my mind that I'm imagining drop points are going to happen in those 3 matches.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I mean, not hopefully, but more likely against Benfica than the other 2. But still, I just hope. You're doing the watch along tomorrow?
I believe I'm going to be with you.
Okay. Is Luca coming along? Anybody else? Or
No.
Okay. I might try to do the thing I talked to you about where you're big, me little. And
Yeah.
we just kind of do that.
You want me to commentate a bit?
Yeah, because I'll be there for it, but it just makes more sense. I mean, or we'll see. I feel like, especially given the timer's going to be off a little bit, rather at least have one person do it, and then maybe I'll take over and go, yeah, go, let's fucking go. Anyway, again, to me, Juve have already you're dropping points against Sampdoria. You're moving forward, and like to me, it's just these teams you cannot afford to drop any points. And to hell if we go to Europa League, fine. Like if that happens, or if that happens this season, fine. I'll get over it. I don't want it, but I'll get over it. Like,
Do you really want to be doing Thursday watch-alongs and commenting on like Turkish teams or Azerbaijani teams?
No, but I also don't want to do a whole fucking season of it next year.
That's absolutely fair.
I'd rather do it for a little bit than do a whole season on it next year. I apologize.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Sorry for cussing. Forza Juve says made a lateral move to Bayern, and then I'd go to Europa to lose Allegri. I think right now I'm still sitting in the spot where
well, maybe okay.
I'm battling on this one. Did you listen to the clip I sent you the other day where they're kind of talking about that? We're like, so the channel, the station or whatever, they're now an affiliate of the school. Just like it's like if we became an affiliate of Juventus, and like we're like, oh, we still think you should get fired. They're like, no, I don't think so. Can't say that one. Nope, can't say that one. And it's like, but you should say, I think what was his word? It's like if he goes whatever, we have to advocate for him to get fired. It's one of the greatest lines I've heard in a while. We have to advocate for him to get fired. So that's what we have to do here in the Bianconeri Zone. If Allegri sucks, we have to advocate for him to get fired. I think a lot of people like that though. I don't know. Like to me, I want to see how. I guess I'll give it till probably about November-ish, and then I'll know where I truly said. Like if you
I said December. I said just the games after not the games, but as soon as January hits and we have Pogba and Chiesa, what are we doing?
But like, I can't excuse away though the fact that Pogba's not been around and the fact that Di Maria has been injured. Like, no offense, this is your squad, bro. This is it. Like, do something with it. Like, this is not, this ain't it. Guys, if you're in here, please help me get that like button. I appreciate it. Okay. We're going to go a little bit longer, a couple more minutes, and then I do want to, let's see. There's a question, this is a little off topic, so I apologize. But I want to ask you about this. You brought this up the other day. You mentioned on a live, I think you were live. I don't know if it's Ale was there. I know it was you solo. Classic. Your wife doesn't drive.
She doesn't.
Explain this.
So she had her G1. So in Canada, you have your G1, your G2, then your G. That's the licensing process. G1, you can drive with a person who has their G. You can drive not on the highway.
So is it
so
like
you can drive inner city streets?
It's like a learning permit.
But basically? I would have to be, basically, I would have to be in the car with her, or someone of my license could be in there with her.
Is your wife here? Is she available?
She's not. She's getting her nails done.
Dang it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna ask her, could you pop on? I'm kidding.
Maybe when she's here later, like in a future show. But today I'm going to speak for her.
Okay. You'll be her advocate. Let's go.
Yeah. So she had it since she was like 17, the G1.
Yeah.
Cool. It expires after 5 years.
Okay.
She never did anything with it. She doesn't like she's not comfortable with herself driving. That's the issue.
Okay.
She doesn't trust herself. She doesn't have a car, no.
Okay. Has she ever had a car?
She's never had a car. That's another thing. She's like, I don't want to pay for insurance, all this stuff.
What does she do for a job? Does she work or does she not work?
She has two jobs. She's a fitness instructor, so she does Zumba. She's licensed there.
Is it digital or is it in person?
Both.
Okay.
I drive her to her classes, and she's also a sales associate at. Do you guys have Sport Check? No.
Maybe something like it. What's Sport Check?
Sport Check is like it's a way lesser extent of a Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we have to explore.
But similar vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she has a job there, and she has 2 jobs.
Okay. Did you drive her to both of them? Or
I do not drive her. I drive her whenever I can, but obviously I'm a busy guy too.
How far is it from where you live?
Her.
Or she
Well,
Uber?
they're
Or
both
something like
about. She takes the bus sometimes whenever I can't drive.
Oh shit! You're letting your wife get on a bus? I don't know if it's like American buses, but
It's not. It's not that as bad.
it's not as bad as American buses.
Not the same vibe. No.
Dude, in college, like the TARC, it's called the TARC here in Louisville. And like in college, there's a loop where they just go around the university. So you can, if you park like at the state, I had to park at the Louisville Stadium, and they would drive you around, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That one's fine because it's all college students.
Yeah.
I got on another TARC one time. I had to because I was at somebody's house in Old Louisville, which is just like it's really cool. Like right next to the university, it's a bunch of like big mansions basically, but they're all old. They're all old. Well, it's Old Louisville, so like it's just college kids that rent them out and have parties and like fraternities and stuff like that. So like it's it's about a couple miles down the road, and if you're tired as hell carrying a bag of stuff, you don't want to do that. I got on the bus one time doing this, and it was snowing. Dude, homeless people pissing themselves, and like you think you're gonna get stabbed. Never again. Never get on a bus again. It's not like the bus is in Capri. It's not that bus.
It's definitely not that.
It's not that bus system. But I'm glad your wife's okay. Okay, I was just. All right, we're about. Are we starting right now with the inter? I can't tell. Anyway.
Yeah, it's starting now. It's 12 o'clock.
Okay. And then. So I'm still trying to. I need to understand. We're gonna work through this one.
Absolutely.
Probably in future ones. But it's just interesting because I'm like, she's never driven. Is like the city where you live basically a not subdivision, but a sub town like of like Toronto area, right? Like near, was it far enough?
No, we're in our own city. It's called Hamilton.
Right. Oh, I just didn't want to put that out there if you didn't put it out there. That's why.
No. Yeah, it's about a 40-minute drive. It's south of Toronto.
Okay.
So Toronto, you have to take the bus,
right?
Or like TTC or whatever.
So is Toronto like? Is it like? I'm not trying to compare it to New York, but is it kind of like that? Where you have
it's a mini New York.
Is it really? Okay. See, I never thought it was that big. I thought it was not Louisville, but I thought it was like a mid-tier.
It's got almost 3 million people.
Yeah.
It's our most heavily populated city in the country.
That's wild.
It's a mini New York. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. That also makes sense why all the freaking videos are put out where there's a house that's like $2 million and it's it's literally
the 3 stories and then the shitters beside the bedroom.
3 stories, but the whole house is basically the size of my basement if you were to lay it flat. Like, fuck that. Like, no way. Like, no offense, I'll commute in. Like, at that point, I don't know.
Absolutely.
Makes no sense. Okay, that makes sense. So I thought maybe, I didn't know if Hamilton was that way, where it was like, maybe that's where you are, and maybe that's why she doesn't drive. That's wild, though.
No. She doesn't trust herself in a car, and she also likes the bus. It's like when you're like, not stressed out, but like, when you just want to decompose and just like listen to something for 20 minutes. Yeah, I do that
in my car.
While you Okay. Okay. She doesn't have that luxury. Yeah. She listens to her crime cases podcast, and she's like, just do nothing.
That's a good spot to do it. The bus is the perfect place to listen to crime. Yeah, to listen to like a murder on the Amtrak, or I don't know, whatever you call it, or something like that. That's what I imagine. It's just like that's the perfect situation. For even says it like retakes.
What a transition!
He likes the bus too. He parks. That is a great tradition, or not a transition. That's a tradition.
It's a tradition.
I know we got to wrap it up. You got to get out of here. This one's a weird time one, but hopefully, I think also we haven't been doing live, so we need to get back on regular schedule. But I appreciate everybody that's been here. To kind of wrap this up, let's go with what Forza UV said. Allegri likes the bus too. He parks it. Also, Ralph was saying, can an American dream of having walkable cities? What do you mean walkable as in like close by?
I can walk in my city.
I can walk. Actually, sorry, real quick, and then we'll get you out of here. I did walk in my city, so it's not that long. Like for people that aren't fat asses, this is not nothing. But the other day, I walked. I think it was like 12, 15 miles, which was from the north. I can say where it is to my house, and nobody will know because whatever. So it doesn't mean anything. But like it's the other side of the city to where I live in like the more middle part of the city. So like I was just at this point I fucking did it, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna call an Uber, whatever. I was disgusting. My foot was like, I got a blood blister from it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not in this shape. Also, I was walking in like shoes that don't work for that. Anyway, so I do not want to walk with City. I'm okay with it. I'd be in better shape, like being in Positano and
the Italians there. What's it called? What are those people called? Just the
what? Just Italian?
The people who live there.
Locals?
Yeah, the locals.
Brain
I'm
fart.
a brain fart. Yeah.
No, I am jealous of that lifestyle, but then I'm also like, no offense to Italy, but I also know just talking to people that I'm thankful for having the job that I have and the career that I have, because it's not as easy. And like, you can have these cool lifestyles. I also have a lifestyle that you couldn't keep up that way. Like I'm high maintenance. Is what I'm saying. I'm high maintenance. I'm not growing my own produce in my backyard guy.
Oh, okay. 100%.
I couldn't do it. My wife wants to do it. My wife wants chickens and stuff. I have chickens next door. I want them dead. It ain't happening. My dog kills. Eating. Well, my dog kills them too. So. Yeah. No, she wants them for eggs and stuff like that. I can go. I got Kroger, Walmart, whatever you want to call it, down the street. I don't need that. All right. Just to close it though, Allegri likes to park the bus. Your prediction for the match tomorrow, we're not going to do that in the watch along. That's fine. We can bullshit in the watch along. So let's go ahead and do you do predictions usually in these?
Yeah, we do these. We do these at the end.
Which I think this is it.
Yeah. But become a member, because if you become a member, you can join a prediction league and you can win some great prizes. The people at the top of the league right now are not too far away. You can still join now. There you go. I
have not done this, and I apologize. Today was not a good plug day. It's been a bit. Since I've done live streams and stuff like that. So I'm rusty. Your boy's rusty. Let me go ahead and say that, guys. If you haven't already, consider joining the Mirror Squad. I mean, did you want to do the read? You were doing the read. Sorry, I don't want to just stay.
No, you do it.
You go ahead. I mean, okay.
You do it.
Join the Member Squad. I promise we got rid of the delict emoji, but join the Member Squad. A lot of cool stuff you get there if you haven't already considered it. It's fairly cheap, but you can at the club level, you can just get the basics of it, which is the loyalty badges. You get the emojis. It doesn't have delict. You get the Discord members chat, and then you move up. You get the lounge level. With that, you get everything. Plus, you get a monthly wallpaper, and then at the very top level, $5. Also, you get the pride in knowing that you're really helping support this channel and help us to continue to grow. That's what you also get. Exactly. And then the giveaway priority at the top of it, you get the giveaway priority, which gives you 5 times the opportunity to win in the giveaways. We just did a giveaway of a jersey. We just did a giveaway I did of a bianconerizonechannel merchandise shirt, stuff like that. A lot of cool stuff you can win from there. Also, Julian, I'll let you do this read though.
Okay, so talking about the members, if you become a member, you have the chance to do prediction leagues in our Discord group. It's for every game. You just predict the score of the match, and if you get it right, you get, I don't know how Ollie's scoring it, but I think it's 3 points if you get the exact score. I think if you get the win, if you predict a win and you don't get the right score, you get still 2 points or 1 point, and it's calculated like that. First place, obviously, official jersey. It could be this year's at the end of the season, or you can trade it off for next year's jersey of your choice. And then second place, you get €50 discount to, well, not discount, but a store gift card to the Juventus store. And then third place, you get 1 free year membership.
Yeah. And there you go. Norbert says 2 for the exact result. So there you go.
Okay, there you go. And he would know because he's winning.
Exactly. I think
he's winning, or Jockey Bro is.
Yeah, I wouldn't know because you and I are not allowed to play. I just stopped doing it. Like, I don't expect to win. I'm not going to win the jersey. I
want to win pride.
I don't want to win. I just want to talk shit to you all and be like, y'all are bums. Yeah. Like, I want that. But you all right now could just call me a bum, so it's fine. We got a... No, never mind. Good go Torino. Let's beat Inter. There you go. Jockey Bro's leading with 7 points. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, join the member squad. If you haven't already, do me a favor, smash that freaking like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon, all that stuff. Okay, your prediction for tomorrow's match.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll go with what I said in the group, in the Discord chat. 1-0 win. Milik to come on and score.
Okay. I don't know why. I feel. You know what? I'm gonna go a little balls to the wall here. I'm going to say a 3-0 win, Juve. And the reason I'm going to say that I feel like either this match could go either way. It could go either Juve get it clicking and they start rolling, or it's a situation where they just lay an egg and it's like a 1-1 draw or something like that. It's either or to me. And it probably won't be because I said that. But the reason I say this is, can Juventus be the Juve we saw in the second half against PSG? If you're not going against Donnarumma, who turns into a superhero, who literally turned into a freaking X-Men or whatever. I don't know what he did, but he was stopping everything in that match. I think they can get it going. And I guess my biggest question, he's starting Leandro Paredes. Can he be that guy? Can Paredes be the guy that he was in the second half against PSG? Because if he can, then you're looking at something special. And I think Juve can actually get the ball rolling if you have a guy like that. It's funny. Yeah, I'm half bending the knee to Paredes, but again, I also don't know if that was just I don't know if that was a situation where it was just he knows PSG and he knows those players kind of thing. This will be a show me game. Raffle says they pre-ordered the new third kit. It looks fire. I'll be honest, Raffle, I hate the third kit. I think it looks like trash. Also, it's funny. I ordered the first and second kit, and then the next day the third kit came available. So I was like, I literally could have ordered them all together and got them sent together, but there we are. It is what it is. All right.
I think you're just a Canadian hater.
It's not Canadian, though. It's okay. It looks like a little bit of a Canadian flag in there. That's not why. I don't hate Canada. I like Canada. You guys are, like I said, you guys are America's hat. You guys are our friends. All right. That'll do it for this edition of the Bianconeri Zone, of the black and white take, if you will. Preview, kind of, Salernitana. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let us know your predictions as well. I see 2-1 loss by Jerry. I forget how to say your name. I'm so sorry. HK. We'll say HK. I know you've told me before. 4-0 win. I just don't know how to read those letters. I think actually, I apologize. Anyway, Julian's got to get out of here. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon, stay notified for all our latest videos. We'll see you guys next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri. Did everybody go? Did everybody leave? I thought I'd have like something interesting here at the end of the video. Well, I guess this one kind of is. So just a little heads up. It's been a little while. Julian, your mic's on if you want to say anything. But
yeah,
we are going to have a comeback of the After Dark show. After Dark.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, talking shit, drinking beers, getting copy struck and banned, stuff like that will be happening here on the channel once again. After Dark, Julian Genotti, myself, maybe some guests we'll see down the line. Stay tuned. Hopefully, I'll be out on vacation here in the next couple weeks. Maybe some in Florida. We'll see. We'll see at the beach getting drunk. We'll see how hammered we can be. All right, guys. You all have a good night. We'll see you later.
Peace out.